I'm Chris Taylor, I'm a professor in the College of Architecture, and I also run a field program called Land Arts of the American West, where we spend a semester, basically a semester abroad in our own backyard, traveling all over the desert Southwest, looking at things people have made in the landscape. So from archaeology to contemporary art, architecture, art history, all of the above, and using the landscape as a laboratory is a key piece of our motivation, and why Lubbock is a great jumping off point for that work. Things are possible here in ways that are difficult to do in places like New York City or Los Angeles. We have this expanse of wide horizon that allows us to experiment both conceptually with things, the way we think about our place in the world, but also having the physical real estate and an elbow room, the experimentation room, to operate in this region, in this place. And also in this university, being part of a major research university, allows crossovers with many other disciplines that impact an understanding of architecture situated within a larger cultural frame or production that's vital here and unique. I mean, the character of the institution and place, the geography of our place, is a unique jumping off point. That place impacts how we view ourselves and how we view the work that we make, and also how far that work extends out from this spot out here in Northwest Texas. I like to think about it as being connected to everywhere and finding reverberations out far and wide internationally where those connections are made, deep into South America, over into Europe, into Asia. What starts here, it reverberates out beyond, and we can track that through our graduates. We can track that through the programs and work that happens within the college, and the intensity of that work we can measure through the things we produce. So the College of Architecture at Texas Tech is a fantastic laboratory environment to study architecture. We're situated on the Llano Escotado, this large tableland that extends through northwestern Texas and on into New Mexico. It's a big work surface connected to a larger piece of the American West, and from my perspective, it's a fantastic place to with a very wide horizon for experimenting with architecture. And this locale is connected both regionally but also far and wide. I like to think about both the archaeological record that goes back here, that goes back 10,000 years at Lubbock Lake Landmark, on through the legacy of the Comanche and contemporary, more complex inhabitants. But also the reverberation of this place we can track in the legacy of people like Buddy Holly, which is the reason the Clash decided to come to Lubbock and perform with Joe Ely and ride around in his Cadillac. People like Stubbs, Terry Allen, it goes on and on in the cultural sphere. For us here, this environment is an exciting place to think about architecture and its place in the American identity.